Good morning, fellow brothers and sisters from the Gideons. The renowned Henry Ford once said, "Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success." 26 years ago, by the grace of God, I found the virtuous wife Proverbs 31 verse 10 talks about, and to this day, her worth still exceeds that of rubies. The most amazing bond Father God created and established was marriage. He established this union to demonstrate to the world the beauty of Jesus Christ's relationship with His bride, the church. Each one of our marriages must be a testimony to the world of the relationship Jesus Christ wants with His people. We live in Roodepoort, Gauteng. Heidie is an intervention specialist at the primary school, and myself is a consultant quantity surveyor in the building industry. Our eldest daughter is married and pursuing a master's degree in pharmaceutical chemistry, and our youngest daughter is a first-year student, both studying at the Northwest University in Potchefstroom. As Gideons, we are members of the Krugersdorp camp. Currently, I have the privilege to serve as the spiritual leader, following 4 years as the president. Heidie is currently fulfilling the position as vice president for our Gideons' wives. Psalm 1 verse 3 reads, "He shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that brings forth its fruit in its season." Fruit trees need ample sunlight and abundant water to yield its best fruit. Our spiritual lives mirrors the same necessity. They depend on the daily illumination of God's presence and love to bear wholesome fruit in our spiritual journey. What does the fruit of your spiritual journey look like? 8 years ago, my spiritual journey began to yield less fruit. It was during this period, and by God's grace and wisdom, that He introduced me to a fellow Gideon, very devoted to God. His name is Henny van Aswegen. Henny is also at the convention this year, and I just want to say thank you, Henny. This marked my first encounter with the Gideons since my school days, where I've received my Gideon's Bible. And to my pleasant surprise, I found a new community of brothers and sisters with whom I could share my faith openly and much more. It is truly remarkable to be part of the Gideons ministry, where I can contribute to the growth of the ministry, develop spiritually, be refined as an ambassador, and contribute to building momentum for the new Gideons and Gideons' wives.
Since Cobus became a Gideon in 2015, I occasionally accompanied him to Bible placements, prayer sessions, and monthly meetings whenever my schedule allowed it. However, I refrained from committing myself as a Gideon's wife because of my personal belief that when I do something, I must do it with wholeheartedly enthusiasm and dedication. Given my responsibility as mathematics teacher and head of so many departments at my working place, finding the time to become a devoted Gideon's wife proved challenging. In April of the previous year, much to my astonishment, God my Father guided me towards a change in my profession. He transitioning me from a teacher to a therapist. As I was still adapting to my new environment and my responsibilities, on August 28, 2022, during a new members meeting, God called upon me to embrace the role as Gideon's wife. Working together as husband and wife within the Gideon's organization greatly contribute to our success along the journey. In the book of Ecclesiastes, Solomon wisely observed that 2 are better than 1 because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. But pity on anyone who falls and has no one to help him up. Also, if 2 lie down, together they can keep warm. But how can one keep warm alone? Though one may be overpowered, 2 can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. Holding fast with the Gideons weaves us together with God, creating a 3-strand cord that is of great strength. The cord imbues us with courage to spread the love of Jesus at our working place, at the shop or parking lot.
The Gideon's ministry provides Heidi and me with an ideal platform to fulfill Jesus' command in Matthew 28, which instructs us to go out into the world and preach the gospel to those who are lost. We meet people at the crossroads of life, in prisons, hospitals, schools, and military service units, with an intense spiritual need, open for the message of hope we bring. Engaging in the Gideon's ministry has taken us out of our comfort zones. It has presented opportunities for personal growth and development in various aspects, including deepening our prayer life, enhancing our fellowship skills, strengthening our skills as leaders, and improving our ability as public speakers. During last year's convention, we were sitting in the same comfortable seats where you are now. We couldn't have imagined in our wildest dreams that we would be standing here before you today, sharing our message. But all the honor goes to our faithful God, who transforms us to be what He intends us to be. If you are contemplating joining the Gideons, be prepared to step outside of your comfort zone. This can be quite challenging, but remarkably, the Gideons have developed the right tools to assist with this endeavor. They've introduced the 7 spiritual objectives to help couples become individuals who devote time to study the Word, a couple of faith who pray together, individuals committed to a separate walk, and hearts filled with compassion, and couples who actively witness and give. Undoubtedly, this is demanding work, and the enemy does not take this lightly. However, by God's grace, we strive side by side, holding fast to them and maintain the focus on Jesus throughout this journey.
Participating in the Gideon's ministry encourages us as husband and wife to share our daily experiences. It helps us discover a shared purpose which binds us closer together. It motivates us to allocate time for reading the Word and praying together. It directs our focus towards serving others through sharing the Word and witnessing, and to be active participants at our church. Active involvement in the Gideon ministry enhances our unity and keep God our Father in the core of our marriage. May the words of Jesus in John 17, verse 21, inspire us all, that all of them may be one, Father, just as you are in me, and I am in you. May they also be in us, so that the world may believe that you have sent me. Let our desire to glorify Jesus through our marriages continue to grow stronger with each passing day.
Let us therefore embrace the wisdom of Henry Ford's inspirational quote. Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress. But working together is success.